Excellent. It is great that you guys have shared with us kind of what your backgrounds are, because one of the questions for any newcomer is, well, what do you bring to the table? And the follow-up question would be, as a new person, how do you think you'll be able to get some of your ideas through? You know, again, as an incumbent, you kind of know the system. So could you speak to that?
It's crystal clear to me. The pathway to victory is going to all 46 counties and touching people, looking people in the eye, and talking about the true household items that affect us every day. Since I've got into this campaign 20 days ago, I've already been to 22 counties, listening to the people. I wouldn't have known in Florence they have a crisis with homeless people. I wouldn't have known in Georgetown that two significant mills closed down, the paper mill and the steel mill. I've been in these settings from across this state, listening to people. We can't just rely on social media and thinking that that's going to drive people to the polls. We can't just rely on television and thinking that's going to drive people to the polls. What we have to rely on is that old-fashioned politics. If you love your neighbor, you go to your neighbor, but you first have to love yourself and understand what you're fighting for. And I'm fighting, as Joe Biden said, for the conscience of South Carolina. I'm fighting for those people that don't have a voice. I'm fighting to keep rural hospitals open. I'm fighting to keep public education in the forefront and protecting higher education. Institutions that are built in Washington, D.C. serve themselves. We need an independent person that, by the way, is a good Democrat and has been a Democrat, to go to Washington, D.C. and stand up and not be silenced. So our pathway forward is forums like this, getting into communities, and working hard. I can promise you today that they will not outwork me. And in the terms of one popular citizen from Greenwood County, I'm fired up and ready to go.